Hey Captains, welcome back to Normal Guy of the North. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into the top 5 Research Bureau ships that are absolutely crushing it so far in 2025. Whether you're resetting lines or sitting on a fat stack of research points, must be nice, it's critical to know which ships are worth your grind and which ones bring the most impact to the battlefield. We'll be breaking down strengths, ideal playstyles, and why each of these ships deserve a top spot in your port. Let's get started with number 5. At number 5, the Illinois is one of the most unique additions to the Research Bureau. Sitting at Tier 9 in the American battleship line, on the surface, it looks like a traditional battleship, but under the hood, it's a cruiser in disguise, armed with 12 rapid-firing 203mm guns. Now, what makes her so dangerous? Well, 12 times 203mm guns to start with a lightning-fast reload of 9 seconds, which is absurd for a battleship-class hull. She has improved AP, ricochet angles, meaning you can land full penetrations far more often. She gets access to battleship survivability tools like Repair Party, but has a modest HP pool at 68,100. Now, what's her playstyle? Think of Illinois as a mid-range support ship. She's not a bow tank bruiser like the Massachusetts or Ohio. Wait for that one later. Instead, she thrives with kiting or supporting from behind islands, dishing out constant damage with her accurate guns. Her high rate of firing means she melts cruisers and destroyers in short order. But you'll want to avoid slugging it out with other battleships directly. In the right hands, Illinois is a DPM monster that will surprise anyone who underestimates her. At number 4, the Paolo Emilio, or affectionately known as YOLO Emilio, is the Tier 9 Italian destroyer that turns every match into an adrenaline rush. She's not a typical torpedo boat. In fact, she's a guided missile with the captain. Her toolkit is centered on closing distances fast, unloading a devastating torpedo spread, and escaping under smoke cover. Let's break it down a bit. She's got 12 torpedoes with a massive 23,767 damage each, but only a 6-kilometer range. The exhaust smoke generator, meaning she stays undetected while even going full speed. A 40-second engine boost that gives her a blistering base of 43.5 knots. Surprisingly good secondaries for a destroyer, allowing some close-range harassment. Playstyle, it's simple. The Paolo Emilio is an embodiment of a YOLO tactic. You only live once. She's a high-reward, high-risk boat. She isn't about map control or spotting. She's a predator. Your job is to identify a distracted battleship or cruiser, hit engine boost, pop your smoke, and blast it off the map with a close-range torpedo strike. But timing is everything. If you go too soon, you die. If you wait too long, the opportunity disappears. She's high risk, I said, and high reward. But when it works, my God, it's one of the most satisfying plays in the game. I love my Paolo Emilio. At number 3, the Slava, which is the polar opposite of the YOLO Emilio. The Tier 10 Soviet battleship designed for one thing and only one thing, punishing mistakes from extreme distances. This ship is not a brawler like her sister, the Kremlin. Slava lives on the backline and uses hyper-accurate 406mm guns to delete cruisers and Citadel battleships with, quite frankly, with ease. Here's what makes her so lethal. She has 9 406mm rifles or guns with superior dispersion, more accurate than almost any battleship in the game. However, weak armor and low HP pool for a Tier 10 battleship with no access to tanking tools like improved heals or torp resistance. Shells have high velocity and flat arcs, making them ideal for sniping over long ranges. Now, simply put, what's her playstyle? Slava is all about patience and positioning. She works best on maps with open water and long sight lines. Your job is to punish anyone showing broadside, especially stationary cruisers and overconfident battleships. Keep an eye on the minimap, avoid overextending with this boat, and you'll rack up dev strike after dev strike like candy. But don't get too close. Once you're in under 12 kilometers, her armor and maneuverability becomes a liability. At number 2, the Vampire 2, which is a Tier 10 Commonwealth destroyer, actually Australian, and is one of the most well-rounded and dangerous DDs in the game in 2025. This ship blends the best stealth, gunpowder, and utility, making her a must-have for destroyer mains. Here's what she brings to the table. 6 113mm rapid-firing guns with great ballistics, and get this, a reload of 2.5 seconds. 5 torpedo tubes with a solid 12-kilometer range. Hydroacoustic search with her huge edge in DD duels and ambush prevention. She's fantastic for running into smoke screens with the DDs that are hiding in it. Her concealment, just base, is 7.2, but with captain skills and all the other equipment, you can get it far down, one of the best in Tier 10. Now, what's your playstyle? Vampire 2 is like the Daring. It's hunter-killer. Your job is to contest caps, deny enemy DDs, flex across the map, and use your stealth to ambush enemy destroyers and win the trade using superior guns and hydro. Once the DD screen is dead, you can rotate to torp heavier ships with little risk. She excels at rank, randoms, and even competitive, thanks to her flexibility and strong spotting, and her spotting potential. At the end of the day, she's all around fantastic in most game modes. And coming in number 1 is the king of versatility and pure raw power. Ohio, the American Tier 10 battleship that is as dangerous at long range as it is at close-up. So what makes Ohio so dominant in 2025? Well, she has 8 457mm guns with a solid 27.5-second reload, excellent penetration, and tight groupings. Devastating secondary armament, full specable to 11.3 kilometers range with improved accuracy. Access to fast cycling repair party, letting you outlast most of the opponents in a slugfest. She also has great armor scheme and improved survivability skills, making her hard to kill in brawls. So what's her playstyle? Well, the Ohio is the Swiss Army knife of battleships. She's tanky, hits like a Mack truck, and can shred anything that comes close to within her secondaries. You can bow tank, push flanks, support caps, or just hold a lane solo. Whatever you want to do. Her reload is fast enough to punish cruisers, and her dispersion is tight enough to reliably citadel British battleships at mid-range. She thrives in every game mode. Random, rank, clans, you name it, operations. It doesn't matter what it is. She's just fantastic. If you can only get one Research Bureau ship this year, make it the Ohio. She's still the gold standard. So there you have it, Captains. The top 5 Research Bureau ships dominating in 2025 so far. To recap, number 5, the Illinois, the hybrid DPM support battleship. Number 4, the Paolo Emilio, the Paolo Emilio, love that boat. The torpedo assassin who strikes from nowhere. Number 3 is the Slava, long-range sniper battleship. Number 2, the Vampire 2, stealthy cap destroyer that has nothing but control written all over, just like her British counterpart, the Daring. Number 1, the Ohio, the brawling juggernaut that does it all. Whether you like to torp, snipe, brawl, or support, there's something here for every playstyle, and every one of these ships earns its keep in your port. Which one's your favorite? Let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you never miss another tactical breakdown. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, stay safe, wish you all the best. Bye for now.